How are you everybody? How are you today? We will explain today the 6 parts of the insurance contract. You can find this 6 part of insurance contract in page 22 in your book. The first part of the insurance contract, declarations. We will see what is the meaning of declaration, what is the definition of declaration. The second part of any insurance contract, definitions. The third part of any insurance contract, insuring agreement. The fourth part of any insurance contract, exclusions. The fifth part of any insurance condition, and the last part, miscellaneous provision. Then we will explain the 6 parts of insurance company operations: rate making, underwriting, production, claim settlement, reinsurance, and finally investment. You can find these 6 parts of insurance company operations in page 23 in your book. Let us begin by the declaration part, which contains in the first part of any insurance contract. As we see on this slide, the declaration section is the first part of any insurance contract. Any insurance contract must contain the declaration part in the first page. We will see why the declaration part must be contained in the first page of any insurance contract. Declaration is a statement that provides information about the property or activity to be insured. This is the main definition of declaration. Declaration can be defined as information about the property or activity must to be insured. Information contained in the declarations section is used for underwriting and rating purposes. We will see in the second part in this lecture what is the meaning of underwriting and what is the meaning of rating purposes. The declaration section usually can be found in the first page or on a policy itself, in the first page of the policy or on the policy itself, because it's a very important part. The very important part in any insurance contract, the declaration. The declaration page contains information, all information related to, concerning the identification, all information about the insurer. I mean by insurer, insurance company. You must notice that. Insurer means insurance company. Name of the insured, name of the person who asks for insurance. Insured means the person who asks for insurance. The location of the property, the location of your company, the location of all things you want to protect against risk. The time of the protection, the period of the protection. You must notice that period of protection, time of protection must be contained in insurance company, in insurance contract. Amount of insurance. But in life insurance, the declaration part contains insured's name, the age of insured person, not the age of insurer. You must notice that. In life insurance, the declaration part contains age. For insured person. In life insurance, the declaration part contains age about insured person or individual, premium, and the issuing date. So that you must notice that very closely. The declaration part is the first part in any insurance contract or any ordinary contract. The declaration part contains the property or activity you want to protect against any risk. The declaration part contains the name of insurer, the name of insured, the location of property, the time of protection, and the amount of insurance. But a life insurance, the declaration part contains number 1, insured's name, insured's age, the premium, the price for insurance, the issuing date. Issuing date is very important in any contract, in any insurance contract, in any life contract, in any ordinary contract. This is all main things about declaration part in any ordinary contract or insurance contract or in life insurance contract. The second part, in any insurance contract or any ordinary contract, you must find the main benefit of definition. What is the meaning of definition? Why any insurance contract or life insurance contract or any ordinary contract, why these contracts must contain the definitions. The definition must be contained in any contract absolutely. The purpose, the main goal of the various definitions is to define clearly, is to define very closely what is the meaning of key words or phrases that coverage under the policy can be determined more easily, so that any insurance contract or any ordinary contract or any life insurance contract must contain keywords. These keywords must be very clearly to the insurer, I mean insurance company, and to the insured, I mean insured person. What is the meaning of these keywords? These keywords or statement or phrases determine the relation between insurer and insured person. Any contract, you must read all the statement of the contract. This what I mean by keywords. Keywords meaning you must reading all the statement, all the phrases in any insurance contract before you agreement on this contract, insurance contract or any ordinary contract or life insurance contract. Insurance contracts typically contain a page or section of definition. This section contains the keywords or phrases have question mark or an in bold face type. I meaning there are some words very important rather than another words. These words must typically in bold face type. You must notice that. You must notice any bold face type in insurance contract or in any ordinary contract. Also in life insurance contract, it is very important to know every key words in your contract. For example, the insurer, I meaning insurance company, is frequently referred to as we, us. What is the meaning of we, us? We or us meaning that the insurance company or the insurer may do or may make any reinsurance or facultative insurance or co-insurance, so that you must notice any word, any statement in your insurance contract about insurance contract itself, or about reinsurance, or about co-insurance. This is the main benefit of definition. If you neglect, or if you don't know the definition very closely, you put in wrong place, because definition must be clearly to you and to the insurance company. That is what I want to say about in definition. Now I will go directly to the second part of this lecture. What is the meaning of 6 parts in insurance company operation? We explained the declarations by details and definition by details, and insuring agreement, exclusions, condition, miscellaneous provisions. You must know only these titles. You must know only these titles without any details. So that, what is the first part in insurance company operation? The first part in insurance company operation, rating and rate making. What is the meaning of rating? What is the meaning of rate making? Rate making refers to the pricing of insurance and the calculation of insurance premium. As we stated previously, the premiums means the price of insurance contract, the price of life insurance contract. So that rate making can be defined as the pricing of insurance and the calculations, the mathematical calculation of insurance premium, which must be paid by the insured person to the insurer, to the insurance company. A rate definitely is the price per unit of insurance. The unit of insurance called exposure unit. Exposure unit may be person, may be car, may be build, may be company. So that an exposure unit, this is the definition of exposure unit, is the unit of measurement used in insurance pricing. So that you must know that very closely. Exposure unit can be defined as the unit of measurement which can be used in insurance pricing. Total premium, which collected from the insured person, must be adequate, must be equal for paying all claims and expenses during the policy period. I meaning by claims, the money must be paid by the insurance company to the insured person. Rates and premium must be determined by an actuary using the company's past loss experience and industry statistics. Actuaries, the person who make the price for insurance, also determine the adequacy of loss reserves, allocate expenses, and comply statistics for company management and state regularity officials. So that The conclusion: rate making is the pricing of insurance. A rate is the price per unit of insurance. Exposure unit is the measurement which can be used in insurance pricing. Premium, which must be collected from the insured person, must be covered. All the claims which must be paid by the insurance company after the loss occur. Rates and the premium are determined by the actuary. Actuary, the person who can determine the price of insurance by statistic, meaning by history of the company. Now, note that insurance is a service, and the price of this service comes from the rate making department. So that rate making department must be determine the price of insurance. Price of insurance called premium, because the insurance is a service like any services, and we collect information firstly from offer, then from the declaration part. The information contained in rate making department must be collected from two things: from offer and from declaration part. Expenses ratio. Any contract, any services must contain expenses ratio. Expenses ratio contains, you must notice that very closely. Expenses ratio contains salaries, electricity, renting, and any other things related to the contract expenses. Rate making refers to insurance price. Again, the premium will be paid by all the insured person. You must notice that the premium must be paid by all the insured persons after your contract agreement in the insurance company. You must pay the price of this contract, the price of these services, which is called premium. Exposure units. The units will face the risk. Exposure units. The units will face the risk. This is the easily definition of exposure units. Now, what is the difference between offer, acceptance, and consideration? Is very important part in this slide. You must know very closely. You must understand very closely the difference between offer, acceptance, and consideration. Offer. You must ask insurance company about insurance. So, insurance company can accept or refuse your offer. So that offer can be defined as: ask the insurance company about insurance policy. Ask the insurance company about insurance policy. This is the main definition of offer. The insured person ask the insurer, I mean insurance company, about buying insurance contract or insurance policy. Acceptance. The acceptance means that the insurance company can be accepted or refused your offer about insurance policy. So that acceptance can be defined as the acceptance of insurance company about offer of insurance by the insured person. Insured person, the person who asks the insurance company about buying insurance policy. The last definition, consideration. Consideration means that something wanted to protect against the risk. As we stated previously in the previous lectures, you must go to insurance company by insurability. This is the meaning of consideration. Insurable risk. Again, insurable risk related to consideration very closely. Every student must knowing that consideration equal insurability. Insurability equal consideration. You must notice that. You must understand this part. Consideration equal insurability. Insurability means, consideration means something wants to protect against the risk, against the loss. Your exposure units must be protect against the risk, against the loss, so that consideration equal very closely, definitely equal insurability. Now we will go to the second part of insurance company operations, which is called underwriting. By the Arab language, underwriting meaning al-iktitab. What is the meaning of underwriting? Underwriting refers to the process of selecting, classifying, and pricing applicants for insurance. When every person or any person go to the insurance company to buy insurance contract, he must or she must write application. This application must be go to the underwriting department in insurance company. So that underwriting refers to the process of selecting, classifying, and pricing applicants or application for insurance contract. The objective is to produce a profitable book of businesses, so that any insurance contract, as I stated in the previous lecture, must contains, must gain, must achieve profit. Underwriting. A statement of underwriting policy establishes policies that are consistent with the company objective, such as acceptable classes of business. Insurance company must accept some classes of business, must accept exposure unit, but under the law of large number. Every exposure unit must be related to the law of large number. If the exposure unit are not related to the law of large number, there is no any profit, there is no any gains, there is no any money collected by the insurance company, so that insurance company must be refused your offer for insurance contract. Amounts of insurance that can be written. What is the meaning of amount of insurance that can be written? Amount of insurance that can be written also related to the law of large number. If the exposure unit, again, they're not related to the law of large number, there is no any amount of insurance, there is no any profit, there is no any money achieved by the insurance companies. A lion underwriter makes daily decisions concerning the acceptance or rejection of business. I mean by underwriter makes daily decision, continuous decision related to the offer from the insured persons who want to buy insurance contract or life insurance contract, so that underwriter person makes continuous decisions related to acceptance or rejection of business. I mean by business, something want to protect against a loss, against a risk, so that if your business is not insurable, again, if your business is not insurable, the insurance company must be refused your offer about buying insurance contract, about buying insurance policy, because the acceptance by insurance company related to number one, insurability. Something can be protected against the risk. Something related to the law of large number. Something want to protect against risk, and this thing must be legally. You can't go to the insurance company to protect your drugs. It is not legally. You can go to the insurance company if you achieved all the three main parts. If your business not insurable, not related to law of large number, not legal, please don't go to insurance company and ask for insurance. Now, there are three important principles of underwriting. After we explained what is the meaning of underwriting, why we need underwriting, what is the responsible of underwriting, we now choose the three important principles for underwriting. The underwriter must select prospective insureds according to the company's underwriting standards. What is the meaning of company underwriting standards? The company underwriting standards must be related to the law of large number. If there is no any exposure unit faced by the law of large number, your offer must be neglected. The underwriter must select prospective insureds according to the company's underwriting standard. Underwriting should achieve a proper balance with each rate classification. What is the meaning of proper balance? Proper balance meaning that your premium, meaning the price of insurance, must be adequate, must be equal to the claims which will be paid by the insurer or by the insurance company. In class underwriting, exposure unit with similar loss producing characteristics are grouped together and charged the same rate. For example, when you go to buy your car to the insurance company, all the same brand, must be paid the same price for insurance. This is the meaning of grouped together and charged the same rate. Underwriting should maintain equity among the policyholders. Equity among the policyholders means all the holder of the policy have the same type of exposure unit must be paid the same premium for the insurance company. Underwriting starts with the agent in the field. Underwriting starts by the insurer, by the insurance company, not by the insured person. What is the information in underwriting? Information for underwriting comes from information collected for underwriting comes from the application, the agent's report. I meaning by application, your offer about insurance contract, the agent's reports, the inspection report, physical inspection, a physical examination, and the attending physician's report. The physician's person who investigate all losses and write all reports to the manager, to the head of the company, to record it in the agent or in the company history. After reviewing the information, the underwriter can, after reviewing the information, you must notice that, you must understand very closely, after reviewing the information, the underwriter can accept the application or reject the application. Accept the application subject to restrictions, modification. The underwriter can modify, can change in the application, can accept your application but under some restrictions, but under some boundaries. Otherwise, the underwriter can reject, can refuse the application. This is after reviewing the information, the underwriter can application acceptance or application changes under some restricted or reject your application. The last part in any insurance company operations called investments. What is the meaning of investment? Because premiums are paid in advance, all premium must be paid by the insured person in advance. Already, they can be invested until needed to pay claims and expenses, so that any company must make investment to gain more and more money, more and more profit. It's clearly in any production. Investment income is extremely important in reducing the cost of insurance. If any insurance company make investment and gain more and more profit and more money as an income, the cost of the policy, the cost of insurance contract must be reduced, so that reducing the cost of insurance to policy owners and offsetting unfavorable underwriting experience. Life insurance contracts are long term, thus safety of principal in a primary consideration. What is the meaning of long term? The life insurance money paid by the insured person stay more and more times in the insurance company itself, and there is a time to gain the claim or settlement. So that life insurance money is very important to any insurance company to make more and more investment. In contrast to life insurance, property insurance contracts are short-term in nature, and the claims payment can vary widely depending on catastrophic loss, inflation, medical costs, and etc. So that investment in insurance contract must be gain more and more profit to reduce the cost and expenses of the insurance contracts. This is the first. The second, insurance investment by ordinary insurance contract is a short term, but by life insurance contract is a long term investment. So that it's very important in the ending of this lecture, you must know very closely what are the reasons for reinsurance. Reinsurance increase underwriting capacity. Reinsurance stabilize profits to the insurance company. Reinsurance reduce the unearned premium received from the insured person go to the insurance company. Provide protection against a catastrophic loss to the insurance company, not to the insured person. This is all about things about the insurance company operations. Thank you for everybody for this lecture. The fourth part in any insurance company process called claim settlement. This is a very important part in the insurance contract. You can find a claim settlement in page number 27 in your book. What is the meaning of claim settlement? Claims means the money must be paid by the insurance company or by the insurer to the insured person after a loss will occur. So that claim is a money paid by the insurance company, but premium money by the insured person. What is the objective of claim settlement include? Claim settlement include verification of a covered loss. The company must be verified if this loss occurred or not. Because if there is no any loss, the company cannot pay any claims to the insured person. Number two, fair and prompt payment of claims must be fairly in paying the claims to the insured person about the exposure unit which lost, which risked by anything. Personal assistance to the insured. Claim settlement means the aids, means assistance, means the insurance company help you to cover, to come up to your loss. But in some cases you can go to the court because the insurance company refused to buy the claim. Some laws prohibit unfair claims practices such as refusing to pay claims without conducting a reasonable investigation. If the insurance company refused to pay the claims to the insured person, the insured person can go to the court to take his right or to take her right about the insurance contract. because there is an agreement between the insured person and insurance company. Number 2, not attempting to provide prompt, fair, and equitable settlement. If the insurance company also. The fifth part in any insurance company called reinsurance. Reinsurance is a very important part in insurance company operations because reinsurance means that is an agreement by which the primary insurer, the main insurance company that initially writes the insurance transfers to another insurer part or all of the potential losses associated with such insurance, so that reinsurance is the internal process inside the insurance company itself. Insurance company